Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So you guys, it's grocery haul time. Here's what we got at the grocery store. We shopped Walmart today, and the reason we shopped Walmart is Harris Teeter and Food Lion did not have really good sales. I'll shop those places if they have the best sales. If they do not, then I go other places. So we went to Walmart, and this right here cost me $66 and some change. My budget was $80, so I do have a little bit left in my budget just to pick up a few more things if I need to. So here is what we have going on. So we have the carb counter tortilla wraps. I was going to make like some little quesadillas. I've got some lean turkey meat that we already prepped ahead. And I thought we could put the turkey in there. We can actually put some cheese on and just do a quesadilla. I bought some queso as well. I do like the 000 Oikos yogurt. That may not be specifically keto friendly 100%, but added sugars, added fish, artificial sweeteners, it says 0. So I've been getting this to make sure that I can increase my protein, and so I use that. I got 2 English cucumbers. Jackson and I both like cucumbers, and I've been having those as snacks. I got 2 things of salad toppers. I've been eating salads every day for lunch and sometimes for dinner. And then I also picked up a thing of French fried onions. To add that to the pantry, I picked up some peach and pineapple chipotle salsa and also a lime and garlic for some chicken or some pork. I know I have some pork in the freezer. Picked up some coffee creamer. This was a little more than I wanted to spend, but I didn't want to go to another store. Picked up the queso. That was $2 and some change. And then again, 2 milks because the kids like their milk. Needed garlic. Picked that up. And then some pepperonis for just a treat in my lunchbox. Also picked up blueberries, some strawberries. And you guys, the deal of the day were these eggs. The 18 count, 2 packages. So 36 eggs. Rang up for $5. They were on the shelf for $7 and some change. They rang up $5 and we got 2. So that's the best deal we've seen on eggs in a long time. So there that is, all of the food items that we got, and we spent $66 and some change. So I'm going to jump in and chat with you a little bit about meals and how the weight loss journey is going. All right, you guys, I did forget that I bought some of those Breyers fudgesicles. The ones that are the Carb Smart ones. So I did pick up one of those. Honestly, I've been doing really well this week. And so I haven't had lots of craving. I haven't had any cravings actually. And that's been helpful. Okay, come through clavicle. Y'all see it. Okay, so Jackson and I and Alana have been going to the gym. Today is Wednesday when I'm filming this. So we went to the gym Monday because Jack and I were off Monday. So we dropped sister off at work at 6 a.m. Jackson and I hit the gym at 6. Tuesday, yesterday, we went right before we went to prayer. So I tried to, in order for me to be able to get the gym, because it's not near where I live, we got to drive a little ways. I try to plan it around, I got to be somewhere else anyway, so I may as well go. Right, so we went to prayer. So before we left for prayer, we just backed it up like 45 minutes and we went to the gym. We try to get 45 minutes in. If we do 30, we're good, right? Because we're lifting. Nobody's doing cardio. Jackson and I might do like 1 or 2. I don't prefer to warm up, but Jackson is like warming up, and so I'm trying to keep up with Jackson. So we might do 1 or 2 minutes of warm up and then we go right into lifting. We do a pull day, a push day, and a leg day, and then a rest day, Jackson? Did I get it right? 2 cycles and a rest day? I don't know what that means, but yeah, whatever that means. So I just go to the gym and I do what I know how to do, which I'm a good lifter. I don't mind lifting. The only thing that I have to manage is I don't want to bulk. I just want to tone. I want to slim. I want to build muscle to burn fat. And again, being in perimenopause, it is different. It's very different because the first time I was losing weight back in 2022, was it 21, 22? 21, 22, the weight was just dropping. It was keto eating, the weight was dropping. Now it's a little bit more challenging. I had originally lost 8 pounds. I gained 3 pounds back, but then I lost three pounds. So I'm still back to the 8 pounds. So last week I was down 8 pounds and I'm still at 8 pounds. But I'm going down because I've gained 3 pounds, right? It was cycle week. And of course I don't cycle, but I still have my ovaries. And so you feel these things in your body and, you know, you want to eat things. So, you know, I try, but here's the thing I thought I came to a realization. I think Holy Spirit just trying to help me because I am looking forward to some things to happen in my life down the line. If you commit to a thing, you have to be committed to the thing, right? I've committed to a weight loss journey. I don't have the option to not follow through. I must follow through on the weight loss journey. As soon as I have my first doctor's appointment with my lifestyle coach, I may do a few updates on that. I do have 4 more weeks before I go see her. So within the next 4 weeks, I'm hoping to lose another 8 pounds. If that would be 2 pounds a week, if I'm fortunate enough. So again, we're going to the gym at least 3 to 4 days a week, you would say, Jackson? Yes. At least 3 to 4 days a week. Saturdays and Sundays, which are my weekends, it just depends on how much I got to get done here. And filming and all the things, those may not be the best days for the gym, but we do go. I do track on my Fitbit, and I do know that I've been doing good on my Fitbit, just getting in my what do they call them? They call them zone points. I'm trying to get in my zone minutes, right? So I've been doing good on that. Still having issues with the food, right? Because sometimes I'm not hungry, but I have to force myself to have protein at every meal, which I'm not having. I try not to do too many keto breads and things like that. I got the little carb wraps because they are 0 carbs, but I try my best not to get anything like that because it just throws my body off. Now I can already see that from doing some of the lifting, like my traps are starting to come, but I don't want bulk, right? I want to be a feminine woman. I just want to be a smaller feminine woman. So I'm working on that. Okay, meals. Let's jump into meals. So I have lost 8 pounds and I am steady at 8 pounds. And I'm going to take that. I weigh every day just to kind of see where I am and then how I can make adjustments. I adjust myself. The kids, you know, Jackson eats all kinds of things, but he is trying to, you know, put on muscle. I'm just trying to gain enough muscle to burn the fat. So I don't eat what he eats, and they respect my food choices. Now that the kids are older, it is a little bit different in the kitchen. So we didn't buy tomatoes this week because we still have some that the kids just got dehydrated the other day. We do have some radishes that came out of the garden that we are going to try to process so that we can I want to do like a radish au gratin. And so we'll get that into the oven sometime within the next week. I do have ground turkey with some spinach in. And so I'm thinking, again, we can do those quesadillas, or I can roll them up and do turkey enchiladas. Just roll them in the wraps and put enchilada sauce with some cheese. And I think that will be perfectly fine as well. We do have eggs, and we have eggs. So we could probably do like a breakfast for dinner. It would just be eggs and maybe some spinach because we do have some of that as well. What else do we have? In the freezer, I have a ham and I have a turkey that I need to cook. My plan is to cook that big turkey when I am done with school. So I have about 4 more weeks of school for me. Jackson will be out before Mom, but my plan is to take that big turkey and to cook it down and to just disseminate all the meat so that we would have meat in the freezer. You know, ground up some, use some for sandwiches, use some for casseroles, but I do plan to do that whole turkey once school is out. What else is in there? We have a roast, and so I did get the salsa, so I'm thinking about doing like a what do we call it, like a carne asada or something like that with the roast. What else do we have? We have some fish. We have some shrimp. So we could do shrimp tacos. I have salad. We could do some salad greens with the shrimp on top. I love fish just by itself with nothing else. I've been thinking about doing some tuna cakes because I have tuna in there, and also the chicken waffles because I do have canned chicken in the garage. So maybe putting together some of those items for us. We have a fish chowder that we made last night. Alana made it last night. And so that's what's for dinner tonight. It's very light. It's very airy. We put some garden radishes in and just whatever veggies we had in the house. So it's very light, just the white fish tilapia. And Jackson is doing some meal prep. He bought his own foods this week. He bought chicken thighs, I think. Jackson, what'd you buy? Chicken breasts or chicken thighs? He bought chicken breast, and so he's meal prepping some things for himself to get on his program. And we're trying to really stick with the meal program. Like, we are doing these meals. This is what we're doing because we want to make sure that we stay I'm staying keto. Jackson is probably going to carb cycle. And then sister said she was going to do what mom was doing. I don't mind carb cycling. Like, I did weights today, so I probably could have some carbs. But again, I get very weary about carbs because I can't control it, right? I know I can control keto, and I've done that for a very long time, and I know how that program or system works. But in order to get my metabolism moving, I may have to throw in a carb here or there. And with that being said, I need to throw in the right carb, right? So we don't have any snacks, any treats in the house. Oh, we did make some Scotch eggs. Some Scotch eggs. So I do have a couple of those. And I'm going to eat something because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten much today just because of the nature of what I'm doing now in my job. I'm working with all my 8th graders, and I've got to get every single 8th grader. I went to one of my hardest schools today. Not hard in the fact that the students are hard, just the concepts I'm trying to teach them are not seeming to penetrate. And I'm like, okay, I've got to figure this out because this is not hard. At my other schools, they got it. You don't got it. Why don't you don't got it? So, okay, I got to figure out why they don't got it. Okay. But anyway, didn't pick up coffee this week. I did look for coffee, but they did not have decaf at Walmart. And so for the most part, I drink decaf coffee unless I'm doing a pod because I haven't been able to find a lot of pods in decaf. I can get them at Aldi, but I don't go to Aldi often. So where I shop normally, Food Line, can get them at Food Line. But at at Walmart, I can't really find a lot of decaf pods. So I will have calf pods, but my big main coffee is decaf. And again, that's because of the blood pressure, but I am working hard to get off my blood pressure meds. I need to lose about 25 pounds to feel comfortable in the skin that I'm in. So my prayer is that within the next 10 weeks, I could lose 25 pounds. And so I'm going to give it a good effort, right? I'm just going to do my very best. In those shorts I had on today, I look like a busted can of biscuits, but I wore them to have something to judge myself by, right? I wore them today. I know how I felt. Next week, I'll wear them and see how I feel. You know, my clothes are where I can tell weight loss first. And in my back fat, which I can tell is definitely decreased than where it was before. So anywho, you've had all the things. You've had the grocery haul. You've had all the weight loss updates and a couple meal ideas. We do have whole grain pasta. Again, I can have that, but I'm trying to stick very closely to as keto friendly as I am able. The radishes will help me not have potatoes because I do have radishes in the house. And so that will work out. Anywho, there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this video, be sure and do the things. Don't forget to subscribe. Some people have unsubscribed. It's just kind of a YouTube thing. But make sure you're subscribed. We would love to have you as a part of our YouTube community. Hit that little bell. That way you never miss anything from us. We do love you guys so much. And we will see you when we see you. Bye now.